June 29th, 2023, Boulder, Colorado. This is a rabbit that I found on Aurora Street. I think it was Sunday. I left my house around 1:30 and I came back around 2:30. And on my way back, this poor sweetheart was in the middle of the road on Aurora, heading on the west side, and I'm pretty sure she wasn't dead. I'm not 100% sure. But she was in the middle of the road and one of her eyeballs was popped out and her skin, she felt alive. I picked her up out of the road because that's what I do. I feel like it's a really disgusting thing that humans just think they're in a big Ford, 2-ton vehicle and they can just roll over anything and not care. Plus, we've got dumbheads who are in their 20s and into the phones and all that crap that they just don't. This world is not hospitable to the urban wild creature. So this sweet little rabbit was alive 4 days ago. And normally I just move them to the side of the road, but a couple times I've found live animals when I've stopped to move an animal to the side of the road, and this was one of the ones where I thought she might be alive. So I was a couple blocks from my house and I brought her home. And the last time I did this, the rabbit was for sure alive. And I was kind of, then I left her outside in hopes that on the off chance she did revive, she could be free. And instead, the next day she was gone. Her body was gone. Or no. The next morning her body was still there, but then later her body was gone. So I was kind of hoping that would happen with this one, that a wolf, or not a wolf, but a fox or something would come by, or maybe even a crow, but so far no luck. It's just the maggots. And normally, I've found a lot of dead animals, and mostly I used to bury them. This is apparently I think the first time I've just left one out unburied that's this big. Usually it's birds or stuff like that, that a wild creature hasn't come to get. It's super fascinating. It looks like there's a big beetle right there, or maybe a spider. Do you see it? Oops. There's something there. And this is definitely a lot of food for a lot of life. Wow, it's just teeming. I would love to see if this activity continues all night long, or if these maggots sleep or anything. Are they going to turn into a bunch of flies? Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Where is it? I can't get it in there. Oh god. Maybe some robins will come by and eat all these maggots. That is so fucking disgusting. Oh, look at this queen maggot. Where is it? Wait. Where is she? Right there. Look at her. Oh my god. She's massive. Or he. Wow. Okay, so this is... there's tough-ass people who kill animals and eat roadkill and all kinds of stuff. So this video is not for you. This video is for the urban dweller who is too squeamish to do this gross thing. What was I just closed? Oh my god. Okay, there's a problem with the way the camera's pointing and the screen I see are not exactly... I'm not being very... Oh my god, look at that. It's just teeming in this. Okay, so the first night I left her out somewhere else and nothing really happened overnight. And then the next day I moved her over here under the farthest corner of my house. And then I think it was the very next day, which might have been yesterday, somebody had come and there's tufts of her fur around and eaten just her brain. None of the muscle meat or anything, just the brain. Yeah, I don't even think anyone's come to eat her muscle meat except for maybe the maggots. Oh, it's morbidly fascinating. Look at that. Well, you'll have to look at other videos to determine if they're up all night working. There you go. Another casualty to man's, and by man I mean man's, supposed right to fucking drive their damn cars down the road and not give a shit if smaller things are in peril. Grr. I've hit 2 things ever driving. Both times I stopped. People don't stop. It's not cool.